I'm going to show you this fly here. This is it's just a pattern that I have called the Royal Spey, mainly due to the colour combination with the royal purple, yellow in this case, and it's got a gold and silver rib. Now, but in this fly here I've used basically Coq de Leon hackle, hen hackle, that comes from this here, this patch. This is from Whiting. It's this patch here. It's basically, it's a soft hackle with Chickabou. The Chickabou being the soft fluffy fibre at the top here. This is just where the tail is. But then are these big feathers, these here. When I got the Cape, when I was looking at them, there's great Spey hackles. I mean, if you look here, even like as a sub, if you go further down the side, they're very sort of, if you want to tie small eagle type patterns, it's a lovely fibre. It's a lovely fibre. They're dyed the right colours as well. But this is in well, this one here they call it's copper olive, but it's a very mottled copper olive it's called, and our speckled version. So, but it's a great looking feather. When I got it, I says I've got to tie a Spey fly with this. So this is the fly I came up with, and it's a nice pattern. So I'm going to take a feather, just get ready. I don't want one of the bigger ones. I would reckon you could probably tie up to a 3/0 with some of these feathers. So anyway, I've got my feather ready to tie a fly. Now, hook choice, this is a 1/0. It's a Terry Griffiths hook. So in this case it's a 1/0. And it's Veniard that sell these if you're looking for them. So it's the Veniard company. So anyone that stocks their material should be able to help you out. Just using a uni thread in black. In this case this is 8/0, so I'm running the wax through. Now what I'm going to do here is quickly run the thread down to the point and basically come back up. So starting just below the eye, and then I'm going to use the waist piece. As you can see, I'm just guiding this as the thread turns as I wind to the point of the hook. So just keep going. Now when I mean in line with the point of the hook is when I let the bobbin go, should be in line with the point, and then I can remove. Now what I want to do is just quickly take the thread back up, tie in 2 ribs. I've got the gold and the silver, so I'm going to tie these in on the way down. Now I'm going to encourage, obviously, one in front of the other, so I'm just going to tie this in. Get the underside all the way down. I'm just going to show you so you can see. I don't want no twisting around the body. To this point here. Tie in some yellow floss, just a thick. This is your stout floss in yellow. Now I'm going to tie this on my side, full length of the body. Then I get my hackle. Check my length is fine. You can just pull the fibre out and put the stem in line with the shank, and that will give you your length. So I want some of the fluff at the back, so just remove what I don't need. Let me tie this in. It's a lot of winding up and down, but what I'm doing here is putting a balance into the body. So I'm quickly taking this up to where the eye's been formed, the loop eye's been formed with the wire. And this is a small step there, so by cutting the stem, that'll take it out. Now I've got some basically purple wool, a royal purple. Catch this on the top, and then run it down. Nice and tight, all the way to about maybe half a turn, because I'm going to open the wool out, so I'm going to take the turns out, and then I'm going to spread that so that I've got at least the start of a taper. So, but just see how it's going to sit first. So that's fine. So then I can take the thread back up, ready to catch it in. So we bring our purple wool up, just take the twist out. So there's 3 lengths in there, and that just spreads them out. So as I'm winding them, twisting to open them out, you'll see it when you're using it. So we work our way up, and we stop it just around about 4 or 5 mil from the eye, nice and tight. At this point, make sure there's wax on your thread so there's plenty of grip. Then trim away what you don't need. I'm going to bring my gold rib up first. The yellow floss goes in the centre between the silver and the gold. So at this point, just take your time, just make sure you lift it out and don't catch anything. There we are. So we're looking for 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go. Tighten up. What I like to do is trim it, bare the oval tinsel so the floss shows through and it goes flat. Again, we've got wax on your thread, a couple of turns, and then what we can do is bring our floss up. Just fall in the gold. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's close enough. Follow the rib up. Just to get a wee bit better than that. Sorry. There we are. That first turn wasn't too good. There we are. That's fine. I mean, this is a fishing fly, so still want it to look good. Trim away the floss. Bring our silver up. So bring it round. Make sure the hackle's behind. And then we just work our way up. This side of the floss. Oh, sorry, this back side. Just check, that's fine. Tie this off. 3 or 4 turns, make sure it's not going to move. Again, we're going to trim it. Keep a hold of the thread. Just bare the core. As I say, it ties in much better. Again, wax onto your thread. Nice base of wax thread onto there. Come back up, and then what we're going to do is just wind up. Now, if you fold the hackle, just draw it back. Just fold the fibre. Now, if you want it thinner than this, the leading edge, you can remove the fluff or you can remove the fibre. But I'm keeping it whole. Now, I'm doing it by hand. I've just got a better feel for the hackle. Nice and tight. Work your way up, just behind the silver. There should be enough hackle there to do that. These are lovely big hackles. Ideal for tying flies like this. I was glad I got a hold of one of these capes. So anyway, we get to this point, we could maybe force another half turn there. Once we catch it in, 3 or 4 turns, I'm just going to fold it back so it never pulls out. It's got to break off if it's going to come away. In this case it's nice and strong. Then we can trim away the point. Now what I'm going to do is just use the hairdryer just to lift out the fibre. So we've got the hairdryer. Now you'll see it's all twisted, but with this will lift it out. So just bring it out all the way around. With a nice shape into your fibre. The other thing it does, it lets you see how it's sitting. Now that looks spot on. Then I'm going to use a teal hackle. So just a small teal feather. So teal, just remove the fluff. Tie this in by the tip. Now I'm not going to be fussy in this fly. I don't want to be fussy. Now, make sure you get wax in your thread. Catch in by the tip, fold it back. Pull your fingers back to the tip, it'll pop out and trim that away. And again, just draw back these fibres that we did with the hackle, body hackle, and we just take it round. You want nice straight turns. So there's one, looking up into the second turn, follow up with the thread, 90-degree bend into the stem. Make sure it's nice and tight. Never going to pull out. Trim that away. Again, wax on your thread. Nice base of thread down for we're ready for our wing. Again, what we can do here, when you wind a hackle, it's twists it around, like you're basically, once it's had a swim, it will come back to its normal kind of shape that you wanted. But to encourage that shape, you can just put the hairdryer on it. And what I'm doing here is bringing the fibres round. It was caught in. Just see how it's sitting. There we go. That's the fly. That's how it would swim in the water. That's what it will look like once it's been fished. So we've got a couple of bronze mallard feathers. We've got right and a left here. So what I like to do is not too big a wing. I want to double up on it, so I need 2 lengths. So I'm turning them off. Just set them down the right and the left. So I've got my side, it's both doubled up, as I say. There's 2 lengths here laying next to one another. I'm just slightly pulling it so it's straight. First I'm going to lay that down and do the other side so you can see what I'm doing. Don't fight the bronze mallard and get it on as quick as you can. Now pick the other length up. You see how the tips have all lined up. Bring them in. The length of the wing, it's entirely up to you. Some like a really short wing, some like them reasonably long. But get into a style that you like. Remember, it's your fly. You're going to be fishing it. Now what I'm doing here is making sure it's as straight here as it is at the front. So we get a nice, decent wing. So I want to stop the tips just basically slightly by the point of the barb of the hook. So there's the length that I want there. So we can fold that down. Show you how easy this is. You basically come around nice and easy, tighten up. You don't really need to do a pinch and loop. As long as you prepared the feather to sit nice, you'll see how quick and easy that is. I put wax on my thread so that it doesn't slip, and then I can tighten up. That all comes down to basically preparing the fibre to tie it on and not having too thick a wing. So then what we do is trim away the waste, tidy up, make sure we've got a nice head, nice balance in the fly. Just tidy this area. You can see that hackle, that's a beautiful hackle. Works fine. Then what we can do, while we're quick finishing, we can tidy up as well. Always think of the shape of the head. Trim away. Now for speed, what I like to do, get the super glue. It's not to stick the fly together, it's just to speed up the head, the varnish. So I like coating a super glue onto the headsets really quick. Come all the way around. Don't go into the feathers, keep away from the feathers, just a very light coat. Now once that sets, then you can a couple of coats of varnish. And there we are, and that's the Royal Spey. Nice fly, nice colour combination, nice. I like this hackle, this is going to swim really well. So if you're looking for an old fly style fly or a space style fly to fish, these are the hackles. A lot of people have issues finding decent hackles. Now I just found a decent, this is a cracking feather here. Now if you come down the side here, there's some very, I would say as close to eagle type feather, fluff, if you want to call it, like a marabou type fibre, which is there, and this ties in. If you're tying some small eagle patterns, this would be great, and certainly be tying a few flies with it. So anyway, there's your Royal Spey. Now that should run about dry, so what I'm going to do here is just quickly put on some clear varnish. Super glue dries within a minute or two, doesn't take long, especially when it's fresh, meaning new, and not been sitting about for a long time. Anyway, there you go, Royal Spey, using the new whiting soft hackle and Chickabou as they call it. So I hope you enjoyed that.